Be the you that you could be. The you that you could be strides beyond the malevolent sea. Be the you that you could be. The you that you could be strides beyond the malevolent sea. When you climb upon dry land of true integrity, you meet the group that tries to be as good as they could be. Those that lie and cheat and steal are not good like you and me. No satisfaction found in that sad reality. Know that justice will claim their lives in time, you will see. If they learn to change their ways and do better by us to be free. We may not want to walk with them, but hope that they will see. The good that some achieve each day is better for us and we. They may slash about and drag you down with no integrity. Just shake them off and boldly walk with a better you and me. I see a lot of people in different communities, different aspects of very spiritual communities online. I see some people in the tarot reading community talk about this a little bit, and it's a tricky subject. Being better than others. You can be better at specific activities, endeavors. Some people are born with certain attributes. Some people develop certain skills. But a lot of that is ultimately superficial. The amount of money you have, how sexy you look, the amount of possessions that you own. Surface. It's all surface stuff. It is hard to define a person's worth. What is a good person? That can be very different from group to group, from family to family, from individual to individual. But I think most people can agree, if they're being honest with themselves, that dishonesty, lying, cheating, stealing, manipulation is not good. Not something you want to have happen to you or those that you care about. And ultimately, if you care about being decent or even striving to be a good person, to work towards being a good person, to improve yourself in that manner, you have to admit that doing those things yourself is not good. It's bad. And it can become malevolent, evil. It comes from greedy, selfish, dark places within us. And when you try to walk on this path that many people these days have decided to walk on, to be better, to learn to love more, including, sometimes starting with, learning to love yourself deeply and truly for who you are, and leaving behind some people that splash about in that vast bog, that malevolent sea. If you're even taking a break from having them in your life, having them affect each stride you take, and maybe stopping them from taking from you, you might be doing good, and you might be better in some ways than the people that mess with you, the people that let sin get the best of them, let greed and jealousy get the best of them, the people that would talk behind your back, believe others that are trying to slander your name or tear you down because of these things like jealousy. You are doing better than them. This is not something that is satisfying if you're walking this path. It's something that is tragic at worst, and at best, just really fucking sad. Whether it's family or friends or neighbors or strangers, we should be trying to help each other and boost each other up, to look at our own shit, to not wallow in our victimhood, to convince us to demonize those that have not really done any wrong to us, or at least have not done serious evil towards us, but again, just triggered us. If you're walking that path and being honest with yourself, you're going to upset some people. And part of it is that deep down, some of these people that aren't honest with you, that manipulate behind the scenes, that do you wrong, especially if they smile in your face, deep down, these people, they may not know it consciously, but it's that little thing that irritates them, that they can't maybe sometimes put their finger on, about you. Doesn't mean that you're arrogant. This is the problem, right? Is arrogance these days, trying to hustle, make your maneuvers wherever you can to try to climb up the pyramid and sit atop. There's going to be pyramids, there's going to be stacks of things with few at the top and many towards the bottom in every walk of life, but that's not the point. Life is not a game. We must be victorious, we must win at times. Sometimes that's a game, and sometimes that's when we are forced to compete, and even at other times when others try to compete with us. Sometimes we have to win. Sometimes that is through direct opposition, but hopefully, for most of you, it's through being the better you. Striving to do good. Learning to forgive, not necessarily to the people that have slighted or hurt you, but within yourself, finding forgiveness. But not being naive about it. Don't just dole forgiveness out as you skip along in the light. Because at some point, maybe not for all of you, we all have different karmic waves that we ride, different fates that draw us forth. But for many people, that kind of naive forgiveness, trying to see the best in everybody, it's going to bite you at some point. It's going to take from you. It's going to destroy parts of your life. Or at least at times it might feel like it destroys your whole life. I've experienced that. I think it's easy to hate people when you don't actually know them, when you can dehumanize them and make them this thing that is not like you, or minimize them into a small collection of things that you think are undesirable or that are less than you. This is very easy when you observe someone as a little icon or a few posts that they've made online. And this is why so many people, especially the youth these days, are filled with hate. It's really sad. Whether someone's this or a that, could be about the medicine for the worldwide sickness and someone not taking it. It could be about a stance on the environment. It could be about the conflict that's going on. Are you on this side or are you on that side? And each side is very comfortable hating the other side. When you can just box someone in and encapsulate them, dehumanize them, it's easy to hate them, and it's easy to be manipulative and pull maneuvers. This is not good. We all will feel resentment. We all will feel things like jealousy. We all will not like some folks. That's okay. But we strive to do better. We strive to see that within ourselves. And sometimes we just got to remove ourselves or keep someone at arm's length, but continue to attempt over and over to be better, to do better. to treat others better when you can. It's not always possible, but it doesn't mean that maneuvering, manipulating is okay. Some people will do this to you. I still have this strange reputation, it seems like, around the neighborhood and maybe even in the city to a certain degree. It's not fair. I don't deserve it. But I want to find forgiveness, or at least forgive myself. I want to be very careful of that, because some of this stuff can make you an eternal victim, can cause you to demonize everybody you see if they trigger you, and that's very disempowering. That's very disempowering. Sometimes we must walk through the shadow. Sometimes we are going through bad days, periods, or moments of weakness, but we keep realigning ourselves to those brighter possibilities in the distance, on the horizon, even within your true center. There is a bright possibility within there waiting to create your tomorrow. So, keep striving to be the you that you could be. Maybe as they see you take control of your life, take ownership for yourself, and improve, maybe it'll inspire them to be better themselves. Thank you.